no one's going to rent to me because I'm on disability, or I'm a single mum, or I'm not working at the moment. This is what I end up having a lot of people say to me, and it's just not quite true. So if you look at across the board for people, you've got people who are working, you've got people who are on disability, you've got single mums, you've got single dads, you've got pensioners, you've got a lot of different people applying for rental properties. But what you've also got is a lot of owners that have come from different situations. So we have had before in the past that single mums were chosen because the owner was a single mum herself in the past and is very understanding of that and will put you in over somebody else. This is what the cover letter is so important, because if it gives a little bit of insight into who you are, it can also tip you over the edge depending on who the owner is for that property. Now, you're not going to know that. But if we send to the owner, say, a couple who are on a pension, depending on the property, of course, because each property is suited towards, bigger families, smaller, duplexes and stuff like that. So it depends on that sort of situation. But you might have a single mum with 1 or 2 children. You might have a pensioner couple. You might have a single fella on his own. So when you send those applications to the owner and you go, I've got Mary, she's a single mum with 2 little kiddies, and then I've got Joan and Frank, and they're retired and they love gardening, and then I've got Bob who works at the mines and he comes and goes. Dependent on the owner's experiences as well, they can tend to favour one over the other depending on their own experiences. So we have had in the past single mums that were owners saying, let's put the single mum in there, I know how hard it is, did it myself, let's give her a shot. So it is critical to have that cover letter because it does create a story which the paperwork on its own doesn't tell, and that can sometimes tip you over the edge depending on the experience for the owners. So just a couple of questions that have come up.